What up, everybody? This your boy Black Megas, and decided to catch up on some stories that I missed while I've been out of commission. Figure, I'm chilling right now, not doing anything. Might as well record some videos, right? So, um, lots of stuff going on in gaming that I am excited for. We're closing on the next generation of gaming, y'all. Everybody knows now PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, Project Scarlet, because Microsoft, I don't know why they feel the need to just do these code names and throw them out. We'll know what the next Xbox is going to be called. I'm very, very curious to know what the fuck they're going to name that shit, especially after the One shit. Anyway. But yeah, holiday season. We shall expect consoles. So I'd say 13 months from now, we should have both of those new things on the market, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen, especially since Sony has been doing these like wired things. I haven't read the article, but I've read some of the excerpts from it. The haptic force feedback in the controls. I like that idea. I like the idea that they're letting you do the sectional installations for all games, so that if you want to just put the whole thing on, you can, or you can just dump the campaign on there and play that, or just the multiplayer. It's funny because it makes me think back to which Call of Duty was it? Was it the last Black Ops, which was multiplayer only? It makes me think, like, if this was something or an option that they had out there, would they have dropped that without any single player? Because I think a lot of people like Call of Duty single player. I do. It's the only way you can get me really to play a Call of Duty, if someone tells me that the single player is interesting enough. Just like I want to play the single player of the next Call of Duty, because it seems like it's going to be an interesting story. I'm not a big fan of the multiplayer. So knowing that I can pick and choose and like put what I want on the hard drive is really, really great. And I like the fact that they said, like, straight up, yes, it's PlayStation 5. Why fuck around? Like, come on. PlayStation is the brand. PlayStation is the console. Now, they could have probably did something like PlayStation Forever or some shit like that, but I'm glad that they're just sticking with the numbers. Like, fuck it. If you make 10 of them, go to 10. You know? Who cares? We just know it's the PlayStation. It's the next PlayStation. And we're fine with that. Like, I think sometimes people get a little, like, ahead of themselves in the grand scheme of marketing. Maybe that's what happened with the Xbox One. Like, over time, it's an acceptable name, but when it first came out, of course, we all were like, what? But you already have a first Xbox One. And I think that's the problem when you go from Xbox to Xbox 360 to Xbox One. They kind of like I think the Xbox 360 name tripped that all up for them completely. Like, I think the marketing people in Microsoft really tried to outthink themselves too much. Like, they would be better off just using their code names, like Durango and Scarlet, in my opinion. But I'm still curious what they're going to call this. Anyway, but yeah, PlayStation 5. You know your boy's going to have to get it because he's a PlayStation fanatic. All the talk about Spider-Man that they have too, that makes me just realize, like, yo, they seriously are going to invest in backwards compatibility. And I'm hoping that, like, if you have digital copies, you can just take your digital copy from the PlayStation 4, move it over. Because it seems like they're leaning towards just having similar enough architecture to these consoles to where it shouldn't matter. And I think that it should be kind of like PC games. Like, yeah, if I already bought an old game, it should be able to run on a new hard drive, because hardware, because there's similar architecture to it. But we could see. We can see. Because honestly, if that is the move, that will solidify me to forever be a digital person. I'm already still wishy-washy on the whole thing. But you want to keep me digital, do something like that. And I will fucking be like, fuck it. Because I know I can do like I do on my PC. And I can just, once I get a new PC, just download the shit back. So yeah, that's how you get an old head who loves this, or to digital only. Anyway, so excited, very, very excited. Can't wait to hear more. Everybody wants Sony to do something big and grand, and people are like all like huffy and puffy over that. Like, man, you need to save this to this. Like, no, you don't. I think we're beyond the big spectacular. Like, they'll have an event when they're officially ready to show the actual stuff, but you don't need to do like these pre-things and like hype it up anymore, because we all know what we want, what we expect. Just wait until you have something seriously to show. You don't have to do these like announcements and things like that, and these like, you know, weird teases at major events anymore. I think that's over. And it's one reason why E3 is kind of going away a bit. Anyway, as always, you guys, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you're thinking. I'll hit you later. It's your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.